So to you and me, it's a beautiful winter scene, but to Harrisburg Fire Chief Brian Enterline, he sees something entirely different when he looks at the frozen Susquehanna.
When you look at it, it looks, oh yeah, man, we can walk out there.
It does.
But as you look, there's already, you know, there's a small hole there that we can see, and you know, understand that the water is still flowing underneath of it. So the concern is we may have 8-10 inches of ice in one spot, 2 inches of ice in another spot, and maybe a foot in yet a third spot.
So there's space between the bottom of the ice and where the water starts.
And that's why we see all these craters out here.
This is a good example of how you never know how thick that ice is. As that water underneath takes that ice away, it gives way and creates these canyons.
I encourage people to come down and watch it. You know, obviously not going out on the ice, but walk around City Island, enjoy City Island for what it has to offer in the wintertime. You know, our main concern for flooding and what we're watching is what's north of us and then what's south of us. And we get an ice jam south of us, that affects us. We get a lot of rain or a lot of snow that melts very quickly, that also affects us. We can get a nice gradual warm up, break the ice up, wash everything out, we'll be in good shape.
And guys, there are so many variables that go into monitoring that ice flow. The east shore, for example, is a little deeper, that east shore side, where the Conde de Gwinnett enters into the Susquehanna. You see that open flow of water oftentimes. So it's a big job, a very important job, and we're glad that Fire Chief Enterline is on top of that.
We'll have to dig up some video from you last year. You were doing a live shot and just the ice just happened to start
move.
breaking up.
Yeah, we talked about that because he was monitoring that at the same time. So the potential here as we go for the next couple of weeks, that's why we want to be ahead of this story, is that that ice could be on the move again.
Okay.
Most certainly will be. It'll eventually warm up.
Eventually.
At some point, yes.